How you doing today, people? My name is Colvin Rodriguez. This is my first time doing a YouTube video. I mean, what can I say? But anyways, I wanted to get this out real quick. Massachusetts and California, I just recently heard about this because I've been living under a rock, so what can I say? And plus, not to mention, it took me this long to make a YouTube video. California and Massachusetts are really hurting right now. For one, in Massachusetts, Smith & Wesson, Savage Arms, a lot of friggin' great firearm makers are hurting in friggin' Massachusetts because they put a ban on a lot of firearms. Now, here's the thing. Move your businesses somewhere else because pretty much, obviously, they don't want you there. It pisses me off because I love firearms. I own like a dozen of them. Here's only a handful of them right here. And believe me, I like owning firearms. It's a passion for me. And here's another one. And you're going to consider banning one of these babies? You try to take this from my hands, I'll shoot you in the face. I got a 45. I got a revolver. I got all kinds of firearms. But that's not the point. The point is that people in Washington, the Democrats and liberals, and this goes for all you liberal fucks. If I had the option, I would line you all up against a wall and I'd kick your goddamn teeth in. And same thing with you Democrats. You Democratic and liberal fucks. You don't even know what you're doing. You're taking away people's rights to bear arms. To bear arms is mean to protect our families. You really want to do that? Yeah? Our firearms is what protects our family, is what protects our family, and what protects our nation. As a matter of fact, say if our country was to be invaded tomorrow. Well, actually, no, get this, actually. Say you're to take away firearms tomorrow. I'm going to put this into the simulation for you and give you an idea that's twirling in your head. And, so you take away people's firearms. Everything from a pump-action shotgun to a semi-automatic revolver to a semi-automatic handgun like a 1911 to a friggin' AR-15 to a .22 rifle. So, say you take away people's firearms. And we got invaded a month later. Just saying. Just say we got invaded a month later by Russia, ISIS, friggin' China, Korea. You're going to take away people's firearms. And yet they have no way to defend themselves. Hitler didn't really, I don't know if he said, to conquer a nation you must first disarm its citizens. I don't know about that. But I do know that in history, he did disarm citizens of the countries the German army occupied. And when the German army occupied those places, they disarmed all citizens. And now you're going to make it really easy for ISIS. You really think they don't watch this stuff? They do. And when, ISIS watches this stuff and they figure out, oh, wait, the people there are going to be disarmed? Oh, I'm going to go do something. Yes, I'm going to go shoot about 35 or 500 people and I'm going to be happy about it. And then I'm going to say, ISIS, 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 man, fuck you. Yes, I'm a little bit nutty. But I'm sane enough to handle a firearm. But it drives me crazy because we already have terrorism bad enough. As a matter of fact, Obama, he doesn't even focus on friggin' foreign issues. He focuses on more the issues in domestic-wise. In other words, in our country. He focused so many issues on our country. He doesn't even focus on terrorism. Hillary Clinton is just another friggin' Obama lover. I don't know why they haven't even friggin' put an investigation on her. She should be locked up, period. Bernie Sanders, fuck him. He's a Democrat. Donald Trump, I wouldn't mind him in office, but the moment he takes away firearms, he loses my respect altogether. But the thing is that we have a right to bear arms. We have a right to keep our country safe, to keep our families safe. Because, I'm just saying, if someone was to break into my house today, I have a way to protect my daughter and my wife, and my life as well. And liberals, they see, oh, you just agree with them, you just listen to them and just give them wherever they want, and they will leave you alone. Really? Democrats are like, you can defend yourself, but you can't, like, do overkill on it and all that stuff. In other words, you can't shoot him more than once. Or better yet, how about you just don't own a firearm, period? Really? What do you want me to do? Use harsh language? Here's the thing. Someone breaks in my home, I got a good nice 12 gauge I can ram up their ass. Someone breaks in my home, I got a 45 I can plug them with too. Someone breaks in my home, I got my AR, I got my AK, and believe me, whoever breaks in my home, they're going to have a bad day. But period. You try to take away people's firearms, including mine, you're going to have a bad day. It's just plain and simple. I got body armor too, so believe me. I had that shit since the Army. Now, how'd I get away with it? Well, that's my little secret. But you guys, I hope everyone can watch this and get an idea what's going to happen in this country. Because believe me, once they take away that Second Amendment, they're going to take away your First Amendment. Then they're going to take away the other amendments. Then pretty soon there ain't going to be no amendments. This country's just going to be run by a dictator. If you look at it, history repeats itself. The Roman Empire was once a great government. It thrived for like 100, maybe some odd years, maybe, more or less. I'm not really know too much about Roman history, but I know this much. I know their government collapsed. Too much instability, too much friggin' trying to decide if letting the Senate control it or letting the Republic control it. Matter of fact, it was just run by a dictator, period. They were taking away people's rights, they were taking away people's freedoms, everything. As long as they kept on cheering, yes, yes, Caesar, Caesar, Caesar. They couldn't stand up to him because they were too afraid. Well, I'm telling you right now, stop being afraid. It's time to stand up for what you believe in. Otherwise, same shit's going to repeat itself. Government's going to collapse. There's going to be panic everywhere. People are going to, eventually see it that way. And hell, even terrorists are going to see it, and they're going to use that to their advantage. And that's not a good thing. Because when that happens, there's going to be terrorist attacks everywhere. People are going to be blowing themselves up in the middle of the street, killing dozens of people. People running around with terrorists running around with AK-47s or any kind of automatic weapon, period. Terrorist. Not citizens, terrorist. And when you take away those people's rights to own a firearm, they're not going to be able to defend themselves. It doesn't matter. People are going to be living in fear. And that's not a good thing. So I hope this video helps out with people. I mean, if you want to really stand up to your government, we all need to get together. We all need to get together and stand up against those, who oppose our rights. Because those unconstitutional laws are really hurting America. So we need to get out there and fight for what is right. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and, get off here and go about my day. And as always, have a nice day.